All right, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Coach Micheal Burt. 8:19 on Thursday morning, right up before Christmas, December 20, what's the date? 22nd. So, Coach Burt, I hope you're doing great today. I believe everybody needs a coach. I believe a good coach can change your life. A couple days before Christmas here, and I wanted to just bring you a little bit on rejuvenation, states of energy. Okay, over the next couple of days, I've been in a kind of a rejuvenation cycle. Daniel Hodges. And so a lot of people ask me, do you work 24 hours a day? Do you work 7 days a week? Do you take days off? And so I want to just explain a philosophy that I have that's really around a time system. And I'm a big believer in rejuvenation, okay? Big believer. I really believe you need enough sleep. I believe you need to be able to peak up when you're performing. And I believe to do that, there's a cycle, okay? And a cycle is if you treated yourself like you were an athlete, like you were an artist, like you were an entertainer, okay? And so these people, artists, athletes, entertainers, basically have three modes of operation, okay? They rest, okay? They rest, they practice, and they perform, okay? They rest. Rejuvenate means to make young again. They practice backstage thinking, strategy, and they perform, okay? Now, when they perform at a very high level, and that's really what transforms people's energy, okay? And because of that, it's memorable, right? They're not in mechanical. So let's go through states of energy. There's dynamic. What's up, Tara? There's dynamic. There is static. There's entropic. Okay, three states of energy. There's dynamic. I'm alive. I'm vibrant. I'm rested. I'm hungry. I'm humble. I'm teachable. I got a teachable spirit. Man, I'm boom, dynamic. Then there's what's called static. Stuck, plateaued, bored, in a rut. Okay, plateaued. Then there is entropic, disintegration, dying. Okay, so think of energy like this. You are rejuvenated, which means you're young again, feeling great, ready to go into battle. You are mechanical, which means you're going through the motions. You're tired, exhausted, you're fighting through your feelings, and that's what pros do, right? But then there's burnout, which is loss of all joy or passion for something, okay? So when you think about it, as I'm mapping out my 2023, I'm asking these questions. What am I fascinated by? What am I motivated by? What is highly profitable and highly enjoyable? How does the business serve your life versus run your life, right? Where do I want to go where I feel celebrated, not tolerated? Now, when you step back and you think like this, I rest, I practice, and I perform. So I told my team, man, you guys have worked hard. Why don't you take a day or two off here in preparation for Christmas, which is on a weekend this year, and just rejuvenate, man. Just rejuvenate, okay? So a lot of people ask me, do you rejuvenate? Do you take time off? Do you vacation? I don't vacation a lot. But I do have rejuvenation cycles where it's like, hey man, I've been out on the road. I go back out on the road the first week of January. We got a big event in Activate the second week of January. And then we got this book coming out on the 31st, Rob Stein, which is I've exerted an enormous amount of energy to make this book a Wall Street Journal bestseller. And because you guys are buying it, you're going to help me. Right? And then it's like there's all this force and energy towards something. And so just like an athlete or an artist or an entertainer, there needs to be rejuvenation cycles where you don't think about it, you don't talk about it, you really kind of reconnect. And more than anything, what I do during this period, this week and next week, is I'm redesigning our website. I'm redesigning some of our big themes. I'm redesigning the products and services I'll be offering next year. But we got people coming in as early as January 3rd and 4th for events. So, rejuvenation, make young again. I rest, I practice, and I play. And for me, not being on the road, being able to do what I want, not having to dress up, being able to wear a sweatshirt, that is resting to me. Good morning, Ingrid. That is fun to me, right? And so, I don't have a lot of hobbies. I don't golf. I don't do any of those things. What I do when I'm off, man, I just like to be off. And just do whatever I want to do, right? Read a good book, go for a couple bike rides, exercise, hang out with the kids, and just rejuvenate, which means to make young again. Okay? Now, having said that, it's a couple days before Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas. Okay? I'll pop on here probably tomorrow because I like to bring these to you every day. They go to YouTube. If you watch it on YouTube, thank you. Or if you're out there and you're just, man, trying to get better in life. Trying to have a better life than you used to have. You know, I made that post yesterday. I was down at the hangar looking at our jet, and I like going down in December about this time, and I look at the bigger jets, and it kind of activates my prey drive. And you know, and I was just thinking, man, 15 years ago, I was a high school basketball coach. This time of year, I was getting ready. I loved it. I loved every second of it. It totally prepared me for what I do today, the toughness and the grit. Thomas C. Davidson and the fight and showing up. And I don't remember a time that either before Christmas or after Christmas, I wasn't playing in a basketball tournament. Like it just became a way of life. And a lot of the top people you see, it kind of just becomes a way of life to them. They know how to work hard. They know how to show up. They have a tremendous amount of grit and resilience. They're remarkably bold. They got a lot of intrinsic motivation. But man, they know how to keep showing up over and over and over and over. And that's really, at the end of the day, what separates them. Now, having said that, they got to take some time off to rejuvenate, to get ready to go at that level. And I don't know about you guys, but I'd like to be significantly better in 2023 than I was in 2022. I think we're going to, and I know we're going to end up toward our goals, toward our financial goals of the business. I can see where we made some tremendous strides, pushed, but there's still, going in 2023, there's tinkering. There's things to work on. There's restructuring. There's adding new people. There's, you know, so this is a good time over the next week and a half or so. Maybe one time is a little bit slower in your business or life, depending on what you do, for you to really step back, reflect on the year, and more importantly, just ask yourself, what do you want to do? Here's a bigger question. What are you supposed to be doing? That's a bigger question. What are you supposed to be doing with your talents, your passions, and the projects you have? So have a great day. Everybody needs a coach. If you have not got the new book, Flip the Switch, there's a lot of free things that come along with it, a lot of extras. Okay, so you're going to get the January 13th event, Activate. You get 90 days of Prey Drive for lunch. Man, you get all this stuff when you just buy the book. So pre-order, get your copies, D. Hodges. Let's get them. D. Hodges got 250 copies. Thomas C. Davidson got 250 copies. A lot of people out there are buying in bulk. So thank you for that, because the book comes out January 31st. I'm so excited, man. When you work hard over a couple of years to bring something to life, there's nothing better than holding that book in your hand and going, man, this is it. This is book 17, and it means a lot to me, and it's going to help a lot of people. So let's have a great day. God bless you. Everybody needs a coach in life. Let's push. Let's use some time, recalibrate, and go.
Before I get started, there is one very important question I have to ask you.
Coach Micheal Burt, Monster Producer Academy CEO. He's a personal friend of mine.
What good is it to have knowledge with no desire? What good is it to have desire with no skill? What good is it to have knowledge and skill with no confidence?
A big part of activating your prey drive is finding and refining your talent. This is something that helps you get to the next place.
People are made up of 4 parts: a body, a mind, a heart, and a spirit.
You need to know you, and then you need to have an awareness, and sometimes you don't even know what you need.
So all 4 parts of our nature have to be clicking. Your hard skill solves my problem. The bigger the problem, the more money people will pay to solve it.
Everything is valuable to your future. What I'm really paying you for is your past.
A monster producer combines multiple skills to dominate a market.
When you get to wake up every day and do what you love doing, man, it is hard not to be motivated.
They think at a higher ordinance than everybody else. They want to create new things.
I have a conviction about me, and that's the conviction that you feel when I talk, when I speak. It comes across as passion.
You got to learn how to connect to another person at such a deep level that it moves them. You have goals, you have targets, but you don't have a sense of urgency.
They're going to exchange money, energy. They're going to raise capital. They're going to start new businesses. There's going to be joint ventures.
I think your purpose finds you. It is activated. The word activate means to initiate.
Discipline, which is a derivative of the word disciple, which means to give yourself to a person or cause you believe in. Do you believe in your future, yes or no?
When we know better, we do better. Finding the problem that you are uniquely qualified to solve, and you don't know what problem you really solve for whom, then there is no big financial exchange right there. You should leave here thinking bigger today than when you came.
And I want to shake your hand and look you in the eyeball when you make this decision. Thank you. We'll see you in the back. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.